Aaron Rodgers to the Steelers. Steel City Rodgers.
Big Dog hates it. Big Dog, you're telling me you don't want to have a 42-year-old washed quarterback who's 2 years removed from a torn ACL?
Hey, listen, Launchmatic, there's one thing you know. Mike Tomlin is going to go 500. They're going to go 9-8.
It would be so poetic for Aaron Rodgers to finally give Mike Tomlin his first ever losing season. Wouldn't that be fucking hilarious?
Now, I will say, for a quarterback of the prestige of Aaron Rodgers, because listen, you can say whatever, but the man has hoisted the greatest trophy in the NFL.
15 years ago?
Is it? Was it 2010?
He won in 2010.
Wow, that's crazy. But anyways, $10 million guaranteed, 19.5 total value for a 1-year contract.
The name Aaron Rodgers gives a lot of cachet, but ever since his 2021 season, he's declined every single year. In 2022, they went 8-9 and they missed the playoffs, and he didn't play that well. Then obviously everyone knows he tore his ACL week 1, and so he missed the entire season. And then last year he didn't play very well. They went 5-12 on a Jets roster that a lot of people, not us, but a lot of people said, oh, they might be Super Bowl contenders. So here's my thing. The Jets defense for the last few years has been better than the Steelers defense statistically. And I think Garrett Wilson's better than DK Metcalf. And I like Jalen Warren, but I think Breece Hall is better than him. Aaron Rodgers is going into a worse situation. The Steelers haven't been very good. They make the playoffs and they get bounced in the first round, seemingly every single year. At a certain point, I feel like if you're a Steelers fan, you just need a hard reset. We saw the Colts do this a few years ago when they just got washed quarterbacks. Remember the Colts, Phillip Rivers?
Yeah.
And then Matt Ryan?
Yep.
We see teams do this and it never works out. Aaron Rodgers, he's washed, he's old, and he brings a lot of toxicity to a locker room.
Yeah, especially if things aren't going well. But Mike Tomlin, if there's anybody out there that could figure something out, Mike Tomlin is the master of 500. Unless Aaron Rodgers has the most ridiculous return to form and earns himself NFL Comeback Player of the Year, I feel like that room is just lackluster with people that can motivate a team. You can have a coach that's a great motivator, but you got to have people on the field driving. You got to have those captains. If Aaron Rodgers is dudding, there's no one to lead them. DK Metcalf, he's brand new. If he's not going to have a great year, he's probably not going to be able to do it. Their offensive line has kind of been inconsistent, so there's no real true cornerstone offensive lineman. This is an offense that is screaming lack of leadership, and it's really relying on a return to form from Aaron Rodgers that I just don't think you can expect it.
To that point, Riley, from 2011 to 2021, so 10 years, he threw no more than 8 interceptions every single year. So he went 10 years without throwing double-digit interceptions.
Yeah.
And then his last 2 years that he's been fully healthy, 2022 and 2024, this past year, he's thrown 12 and 11 in each year. Doesn't that tell you something? Aaron Rodgers, his claim to fame is not throwing interceptions. He was always so efficient at not turning the ball over. Now all of a sudden he's turning the ball over. He's not the same quarterback.
That is what we call in the business not a great sign.
I don't disagree.
Every time he goes to another mid team to try to do something but only end up crashing and failing, he is putting a strike against his own name and all the stuff he did with Green Bay.
Ask Jets fans how they feel about Aaron Rodgers. I think they have a bad taste in their mouth. And Riley, we called it.
Yeah,
you watched the
course.
TTT, we both knew that Jets tenure was going to crash and burn. The other thing that you have to talk about when you talk about Aaron Rodgers is his commitment to football the last few years. It's June 8th, and he just now signed. So he's already missed a lot of valuable time with a new team and new teammates that he has to get acclimated to. That's valuable time that he's missed. Tom Brady destroyed his fucking family because he loved football so much. Aaron Rodgers has said consistently, oh, I might retire, I might not. Yeah. He's obviously focused on other things outside of football right now. Yeah. So how dedicated and how focused will he actually be? Remember last year with the Jets, he missed a day of mandatory workouts during the offseason. That was a huge deal.
Yeah.
Then he blamed the Jets for getting mad at him for missing and saying it was an unexcused absence. That's the kind of shit that you cannot have coming into a brand new locker room. You can't do it. I don't think it's going to work.
Yeah, I don't think it's either.